You won't believe how the $1 million toy train network in India is revolutionizing transportation in 2024. Have you ever imagined hopping aboard a toy train in India, whisking through spectacular views, known as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and all part of a network valued at a whopping $1 million? Sounds like something out of a dream, right? Well, get ready, because we're about to see India's most interesting and expensive network of toy trains. Buckle up and hold on tight as we explore this extraordinary transportation system. Interested enough? Let's go! Close your eyes and envision colorful miniature trains snaking their way through the breathtaking scenarios of India, transporting passengers on a luxury journey unlike any other. These miniature locomotives, with their vibrant hues and charming designs, travel through some of the most picturesque landscapes of India, offering passengers an adventurous perspective of the country's beauty through this innovative million-dollar railway. As we explain deeper about this topic, we'll get to know the intricate details of the routes, the historical tourism attraction of the stations, and the cultural richness woven into the fabric of each journey. The Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, also known as the DHR or the toy train, is a 610 gauge railway that runs between New Jalpaiguri and Darjeeling in the Indian state of West Bengal. Built between 1879 and 1881, it is about 88 kilometers, 55 miles long. This is no ordinary train and has a vintage charm to it. The coaches are painted in bright colors, exuding an aura of nostalgia. The 2 feet wide narrow gauge track adds to the uniqueness of the journey. The main purpose of building this narrow-gauge railway was to facilitate the transportation of tea and passengers between Darjeeling and Siliguri. What it takes to keep toy train running. Darjeeling, India. For those who wish to be transported back in time to the Victorian era, say circa 1890s, the Indian town of Darjeeling, high in the Himalayan mountains, may just be the place to go. One recent day there, steam locomotive number 780 rolled out of the mountain mists and the past, announced by a mournful horn and puffs of smoke. This classic train was manufactured in the gritty city of Manchester 124 years ago, when Britannia ruled the waves and led the world in rail systems. The Green Hills is one of a dozen B-class steam-powered locomotives operating on the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, affectionately known as the Toy Train to the Clouds, or the Iron Sherpa. An astonishing engineering feat, the railway officially opened in 1881 after 82 kilometers of narrow-gauge track were laid from the lowlands to the British colonial hill station of Darjeeling. The railway zigzags up treacherous mountainsides, through dense forests, and stops at Gum, one of the world's highest railway stations at 2,258 meters. UNESCO describes the DHR as the first and still the most outstanding example of a hill passenger railway. Despite being much loved by tourists, local people, and railway enthusiasts worldwide, the toy train is chugging toward an uncertain future. It has already survived at least one attempt to shut it down, leaving aside the landslides and rockfalls, earthquakes, and torrential monsoon rains that also batter the railway. The routes and the design. The route originally ran from Siliguri town, now replaced by the nearby New Jalpaiguri station, right into Darjeeling. Landslides have since damaged parts of the track, making it impossible to ride the route in its entirety. In my opinion, the best part of the route is still intact and runs like clockwork. A B-class steam locomotive departs from Darjeeling daily, journeying for 40 minutes to Gum, India's highest train station at 2,225.7 meters, 7,407 feet. When you arrive at Darjeeling Station to find the well-polished blue train waiting, its plume of smoke carried away in the wind. It sets off slowly and doesn't quicken. Residents from homes and shops laid next to the tracks quickly cover washing and move crates of produce to let the train pass. The train circles the batasia loop, an example of Prestige's inspired engineering, before grinding to a halt. A small platform has been built here to let visitors disembark to take photographs of the train and its driver, who stands to attention alongside. On a clear day, you can see the brightly painted roofs of Darjeeling spread out below, and Kanchenjunga, the world's 3rd highest mountain, in the distance. The train then continues to Gum, where I suggest you disembark. You can ride the train back to Darjeeling if you wish. Gum has a small but vividly painted monastery that's open to visitors, containing a 4 15 feet High Buddha. Depending on the monk's schedule, you might catch their late afternoon prayers. It's then a 2-hour drive back to Darjeeling, UNESCO World Heritage Site. Rail enthusiasts continue to champion the DHR. They include the UK-based Darjeeling Himalayan Railway Society, with members in 24 countries, and individuals like John Clemens, an Englishman who has spent half a century researching and photographing the line and published a book on his research. UNESCO has also backed the DHR, declaring the railway a World Heritage Site in 1999. 7 years earlier, in 1992, Tendufla learned of plans to dismantle all steam engines in India and filed a last-ditch legal injunction to stop parts of the DHR from being auctioned. He declared that the train belonged to the people of the hills. Atkins, who knew Tendufla, said that while he was not a railway enthusiast, he was passionate about old Darjeeling and was upset that the town, once called the Queen of the Hills, was becoming an urban quagmire through lack of official interest and population pressures. Tendufla saw the disappearance of the railway as another nail in the coffin of the town as a whole. As patriarch of an elite Tibetan family that has owned Darjeeling's charming Windermere Hotel since the late 1930s, Tendufla gathered supporters to press for UNESCO heritage status for the DHR, which theoretically should offer perpetual protection for a designated site. However, the Indian government failed to meet a 2005 deadline to present a comprehensive conservation management plan for the railway, and has yet to fulfill other UNESCO criteria. The UN agency, with no legal enforcement power, has not yet taken any steps to impose the ultimate penalty and delist the site, while Indian authorities do not appear in any hurry to comply with UNESCO's requirements. Conclusion, summary. Today, the Darjeeling toy train acts as a magnet for tourists. It stands as a symbol of Darjeeling's charm. For many, riding the toy train becomes a highlight of their Darjeeling visit, leaving an indelible mark on their memories. The Darjeeling toy train is so much more than just a mode of transportation. It is a living testament to the region's rich heritage and an ambassador of Darjeeling's beauty. As it chugs along its timeless tracks, the toy train continues to charm people from all over the world. If you're as captivated by India's toy trains as we are, why not explore more unique transportation systems from around the world? Subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy travels.